Hello guys, I'm Mechanic Bright. Nowadays most of car brand has adapted electric park brake system. It's much more convenient, just push the park brake switch and then it's automatically engage the park brake motor and then hold the park brake. But if your car and truck has a park brake fault warning message and then a fault warning sign on dash, this can be make you stress and worry about that system. And how do I do? How much pay this concern? I'm gonna explain how park brake system where common problems are. This one is the EBB system, electric brake booster system. It doesn't have any vacuum booster or electric. So electric control unit, hydraulic control unit, brake reservoir, and then inside the brake booster motor is one piece is whole electric brake booster system. Once you guys inside pull off the parking brake switch, it also is ABS module control the park brake system. This module actuates the park brake motor. Look at that, this big wire through the connector C1591, and then it goes down through the big wire. Behind this motor shield, that big wire goes down to the frame and then by the fuel tank and go through the frame inside, and then I'm showing which one is the next middle of the connector. I lay down the truck and I'm showing next connector C422. Look at that one big wire through the beside the fuel tank. And then there's the three connectors separated, and one big wire keeps going through the behind the bumper. Look at that, in the kind of park sensor or any other tailgate. And this one is C422, middle of the connectors, parking brake actuator motor. And then you guys see that this wire goes to the left-hand park brake actuator motor and the right-hand park brake actuator motor. Most of the common problems wire rubbing differential housing. That's why Ford recalled this system. And then this portion of the wire so much stretching, bending repeatedly, and then over the fatigue limit, and then inside open circuit. So you guys check the inside. This one is mostly problem and open circuit. I'm gonna showing to access middle of the connector C422 and a park actuator motor middle connector. There's two retainer, one is here, and then upper this one attach the retainer and this connector and ABS connectors, and then lay down this wire through the right hand park brake motor, and then showing how to check. Usually this differential area wire problem. So next, this video is customer came in park fault brake messages, and all the time on they try to disengage and engage the park brake motor, but doesn't have. It's all the time warning message on the dash. So I checked park brake fault code. Is usually stored in ABS module, because ABS module as a control the park brake motor also. It has course 2005 right hand actuator park brake motor, and then C1034 is park brake. So I remove suspect right hand rear brake wheel, and then look at that, is park brake motor connector right here. And most of common problem also near to the connector. I'm showing the other example. This was Marquis Mustang park brake. It was totally rocked. It doesn't drive at all, and I towed in, and I dragging the outside because it was feel rocked and I couldn't drive it in the shop. And I working the outside. I found the broken wire, and then that also, you guys, I recommend first to check the real connector. That's the common problem also. And then next step, you should check continuity to the ABS module to the motor connector. That is the workshop says. But I recommend only quick check C22, 422 and C4479. It's much easier to fast way. Most problem is the differential side short wire. I disconnected the ABS wire, and then park brake motor wire previous I explained the clear access. Then I disconnect the wire, lay down here, ready to check. And then right hand park brake motor disconnect, C4479. You guys I attach the wire diagram. And I first check the yellow, gray, and then this one is for two connector. You don't have wire diagram, doesn't matter. Just the yellow wire from the right hand. Just to check the yellow wire. I check the yellow wire, the bigger, thicker one. It's a 0.2 ohm. It's a continuity is good. Usually less than 5 ohm. It's a perfect. It's only 0.2 wire is good. No open circuit, no high resistance. But next wire has a green and brown. And look at that. I attached the multimeter, and the green wire is over 2000 kilo ohm. Once the wire broken inside the park brake wire, and then it has the maybe higher resistance, or sometimes doesn't measure the continuity. This one is big connector, the middle of the connector. This portion of the wire, and then while driving is stretching, bending repeatedly, and then inside the open and high resistance circuit is open problem. So this is right hand park brake motor. This one is the middle connector. You guys are checking the same color wire, and then even if you don't have a wire diagram, just matching to color wire and then check the continuity. If the continuity is not in spec, less than 5 ohm, it's inside high resistance is a broken wire, and then it pops on the park brake warning or park brake fault light on. Thank you for watching.